Ok, ok. Let's bora. Continuar. Grande mistério. This bed we made. O que eu tenho que fazer?
Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
Tá. Encontrar. Ah, é, né? Pra gente abrir aquela caixa.
Great! This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs? I can probably find the rest of what I need in the basement.
Ok. É... Ah, mano, eu fiz ele ser... Opa.
Gotta hold on to these tight. Don't worry, Gossiper. I'm coming back to you. I still haven't learned all of Gracie Jones' secrets.
Opa.
Oh, another one. Wendy and Chuck have really gotten around.
Aqui, ó.
I'm good.
Rebecca, the VIP room is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that's not on the menu.
So you do have a stash of candles. But where is it? Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
Bobby? Opa.
Andrew? Gosh, I hardly recognized you. Figures that if you were going to break any rules, it'd be the ones about which books you can or cannot read. What happened to you before you came to Montreal? Why don't you want to go back home?
Então tá, né?
People don't usually leave these unlocked.
Não sei que eu já tinha visto.
It's locked.
Aqui, ó, Bob. Ah, ué, que porra é essa?
Candles, but this looks like the laundry room.
Tá, calma lá, deixa. Laundry?
That must be the location of Rebecca's stash.
Locker room, laundry room ali, ó. Ah, tá bom, era aqui, ó.
Stash uncovered. Got a candle. Now, what next? Let's see if Andrew is around.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, I remember reading a spy novel, I can't remember the title, it wasn't that good, in which they used wax and plaster to make a key mold. I'm thinking we could do the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Sure? No. In the novel, they used a special kind of wax, not candle wax. But I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah, you're right.
So
Meu
let's do
Deus.
this, shall we?
Ideia ruim, cara. Ideia ruim, ruim.
First step, pour the wax,
Hold
I
on.
suppose?
That's not
Careful
what's
though.
next.
The pot's probably hot. That's it. Nicely done. Better wait a few Next step,
Follow the
put
instructions,
the key in
Sophie.
the wax, right? Looks good. Pretty sure you can take it out now. I think we're almost done. All that's left is to pour the plaster from the cup into the mold.
Que isso,
Good
cara?
job. So now we wait until it's dry, I guess.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
A few minutes, probably. We can poke it every now and then to check.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
No. But I like it. I feel like I'm in one of those novels I spend my days reading.
Have you ever read banned books?
What do you mean?
You know, books banned by the church. I heard, Copernicus is a pretty interesting read.
Huh. Funny you should say that. It's on my list, actually. Although I can confirm it takes a more scientific mind than mine to enjoy it.
I suppose there's a reason why those books are illegal, right?
Well, the church did persecute Galileo for saying the Earth revolved around the sun, and not the other way around. So, even as a man of the cloth, I don't mind saying their judgment isn't always the best.
A man of the cloth? Wait, you're a priest?
Technically, no. I've gone through most of the classes, but I left the seminary before taking holy orders.
Wow, I never knew that.
Yeah, I think you're the first person here that I've told.
I really can't imagine you in robes. Actually, I can't imagine you in anything but this uniform.
Yeah, I guess we've never seen each other outside of work, huh? Maybe we should grab a coffee one day? I could tell you all about the exciting things that happen at
Aí
the seminary.
sim, mano, aí sim.
Yeah, I think I'd like that.
Awesome. The corner cafe is not too far from here. Why don't we meet after work one of these evenings?
That sounds great.
Oh, look. I think our key double is dry and ready to go.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Well, I'm glad I was able to be of some help. I should get back upstairs, though. I've been gone far too long already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and you should probably be careful when you turn it. Otherwise, it could break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome, Sophie.
Caralho, eu simplesmente fiz uma chave. Mas tem um clean ainda, fi. Sou bobo. Sou bobo, né? Ah, não sou bobo nem nada.
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
Qual que era esse aqui, né?
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break. Oh, shoot.
Ué, algum negócio de love ali, mano.
Damn it. It's stuck. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
I hope you get better. Try to rest today.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
Eita porra. Eu acho que elas estavam tendo um caso mesmo, gente.
Damn it. It's stuck. That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Bro, né, mano?
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, Andrew. Got a minute?
I always have time for you.
I opened the chest in room 507.
Huh? It worked.
Yeah, well, the key did break inside the lock. I hope this won't lead back to us.
If it does, we can always skip town, forge new identities, change our fingerprints. So, what's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
That's awesome. I love riddles. Tell me, which part's causing you trouble?
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
This really isn't my area of expertise. Hey, Beth, you know bars, right?
Well, not all of them.
What about one that has a color in its name? Like the orange chair or the blue lagoon or something?
Well, there's the white cat, but I don't think that's your crowd.
Oh, it's not for me, but thanks. Did you get that, Sophie?
Yeah, I did. But I'm not sure I understand what it means.
Well, if her favorite bar is indeed the white cat, then it means we're looking for...
A black cat.
Exactly. So maybe you should look around to see if there's some reference to a black cat in Mrs. Beaumont's stuff.
Okay, I will.
Is there anything else?
Here's another one. Her
Igual.
alliterative name will surely take you back.
Intriguing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what alliterative means.
Oh, it's a series of words that start with the same sound or letters. Like perpetual peril. Does that help you?
A little bit. It could mean a lot of things, though.
You should look for a name and surname that start with the same letter. And I think the take you back part is a clue as well. It sounds familiar. Maybe it's a quote from a book or lyrics from a song. If that's the case, you should look for writers or singers' names.
All right. Yeah, that'll narrow my search. You're much better at riddles than I am.
And you're much better at snooping, so we complete each other. Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all. Thank you.
My pleasure. I'm just glad I could finally put my riddle-solving skills to good use. Call me when you've opened that case.
You know I will.
Beleza. Black cat. Calma, 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 calma. Eu acho que eu. É o negócio aqui, ó. Tinha visto já. Ai, caralho.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time.
Tá. Tô bem perdido. I'm sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. It has been 6 months already since I left Montreal.
So, I need to find something related to a black cat and a person whose first and last names start with the same letter. A cat named Greta. G-R.
Cadê o. Esse aqui? Ah, então é esse aqui. Não. Então é esse aqui. Não. Então é esse aqui. Ué.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
É, pois eu não.
A cat named Greta. G-R.
Opa. Cara, eu acho que talvez seja aqui, ó. Então aqui.
Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S. So, GR from Greta. An IS from Doris.
Chris?
Agree? Could that be the code for the case on the bed in 509? It's worth a try.
O foda é que eu deixei aquela chave ali, né? Pô, mano. Tinha como não quebrar ou ia quebrar de qualquer jeito? Chris. Que difícil. Uou. Eu sou uma camareira fuxiqueira. Ué. Tá de sacanagem?
That novelist,
Ah, tá.
Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella? After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected. I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella and advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for? There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet. Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but I do like a happy ending. I just hope... Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary. But all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
So this was all a story about star-crossed lovers, with the lovers in question being Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Actually, I think I can help with that.
Really? How?
Como?
Well, some mail just arrived here for Mrs. Beaumont.
I wonder what's in it.
Me too.
Should we open it?
Well, that's illegal, isn't it? But sometimes the mail arrives a little damaged, you know? Oops.
So?
It's a tourism pamphlet for California and 3 train tickets. What do you think this means?
I'd say Anne and Marcella are probably planning to run away from their husbands. Those train tickets must be for them and Michael.
So you're on a first-name basis now, huh?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah, like characters in a book. I have to say, though, I'm still a bit confused as to how Paul fits into all of this.
I think Marcella hired him. I found some letters Paul wrote to her. He said that her proposition took him by surprise, and that he'd need an advance on his salary.
What would she hire him for, though?
I'm not sure. I didn't find the letter he was replying to.
And why did he have those pictures of you?
We'll probably never know. I think the trail ends here.
I guess investigations in real life always have some loose ends. I was kinda hoping we'd have this big third act reveal, to be honest.
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
That's for sure. It helped me understand you better, too.
Oh?
Why you snoop, I mean. Piecing together people's stories, learning what makes them tick. It makes you realize we may have more in common than it seems.
You're right. Which is
A mesmo.
why the next story
Hoje,
I'd like to
hoje,
tell is yours, Andrew.
hoje sim.
Oh? Am I gonna find you snooping through my apartment next?
No.
I would love to share my story with you, Sophie. You're the first person in a long time who's made me feel like I can. Would you come and see me when your shift ends? We could leave together, if you'd like.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
I guess that wouldn't be so bad. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
Oh, I wouldn't be sleeping. I've got a reading list the size of the Eiffel Tower. This would be the perfect chance to put a dent in it.
That does sound like fun. I could bring my magazines and, ooh, maybe light some of Rebecca's candles.
Now I kinda hope we do get stuck here.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Ah, well, that ends well. After looking inside myself, I think everything's falling into place. There's a feeling. Nothing's far goes for now. And myself. Ah! Pô, achei que ia ser uma coisa diferente, vou ser bem honesto. Oxi. Enfim, eu achei que ia... Olha, eu ia ser algo mais... Alguém me perseguindo.
Mr. Cruz? Mr. Cruz. Oh God. Oh God. What happened?
Calma lá, temos uma coisinha aqui.
Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him? Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Puta merda, hein?
Please let there be someone around who can help.
Esse aqui foi o primeiro.
Hello? Is anyone in? Hello? I need help. I have to get the power back on.
É um mistério. Mistérios, assassinatos. Ai, caralho.
Might need this to restore power. It's too big. I guess I'll need something pointier. I don't think there's anything here that would help me.
Como não, cara? Que porra é essa? Ah, se o mano foi. Sabe o que é o pior? Realmente vai ser uma faca. A faca do crime. Aí eu vou tá. Nossa, mano. Mas aí eu sou muito troll, velho. Aí eu sou troll. Eu falei.
Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace. So Paul just needed to pass the time. 9:45? So Anne and Oh, so Paul's work with Marcella. He followed Marcella to Montreal even though she was done with her research. A, B, and Beaumont.
Hum. Hum.
Okay. This looks like something I can use to open the fuse box.
Ó o que eu vou fazer. Eu vou precisar abrir, né? Com esse quebrador de gelo aqui. Qual que é o plano? Eu abro e eu já volto e deixo ali. É melhor ser encontrado que a arma do crime ou ter as digitais a arma do crime?
That worked, thank God. Now, to get the power back.
O que é melhor? Eu tirei a das mulheres. Eu tô achando que ele. Olha, tu viu? O caso já tinha sido acabado, que ela falou. O que eu tô achando? Vamos ler lá de novo os documentos. Tô achando que ele quer incriminar ela. I hope spy amazing privatization. Tá vendo? Pô, não acho que foram elas, eu acho que foi o Paul mesmo. Ele é louco. Pô, tem essa ficha dele lá de medicina, que o cara é doidão, né, mano?
Getting the fuse box open was half the battle. Now I need to take a look inside and fix what needs fixing.
Tá, calma lá.
Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now. Your note will have to make do.
If there's a problem, abuse prevent another part of the data from collapsing, what do you do? Check fuse box plan for recurring operation of each socket. Move all blue fuses from socket. Blue fuses are usually blackened. Tá. Então, no caso, esse foi. Porra, mas 3 foi pro caralho, pô. Ué, eu tenho 3.
How did this end up here?
Ó, 501 07 681.
Can't call Eugene for help, but he did leave some instructions inside the fuse box. That's the next best thing.
É 0768. Eu fico com os negócios. Ó. 0768. Esse dá pra chutar, mano. Ah, mas eu não tenho mais a Master Key, né? Porra. Ah, mas eu tenho a minha chave.
Hello? Is anyone in? Hello? I need help.
Ah, toma no cu então. Não vou abrir nenhum. Só que eu só tenho 2 fusivers. Preciso encontrar. Gente, tô achando que eu levar. O que eu posso jogar fora também?
I don't think there's anything here that would help me.
Mas eu não sei qual é qual. Como que eu vou saber qual que é qual? Pelo amor de Deus, mano.
Getting the fuse box open was half the battle. Now I need to take a look inside
Tipo
and
assim,
fix what needs
qual que é
fixing.
qual? Não, acho que aqui é G. E aqui é o A.
No power. I think I need to change all of the blown fuses.
E aqui é um
How
E.
does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses.
Ah tá, ó. Esse aqui é 15. Ah não. Então calma lá. B é 25. Então o G é 30. E aqui eu
How does
preciso.
Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses. No power. I think I need to change all of the blown fuses.
Era o problema. Ah, tem um aqui, ó. Não. Não, é, eu tava... Eu não tinha visto, cara.
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police. Is there
É.
anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
Porra, só tô triste que eu não salvei o Eugene, mano. Eu consigo? Ah, consigo. Vambora, bora ver. Que par que
I'm
foi?
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Phone. I need a phone. Andrew? Where is everyone?
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby. But the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you. Now, I just have to wait for the police. Why does the VIP want to meet with Paul? Maybe he fell for his role-playing and wants to... Bernard really wants Paul. Okay, I can see how this could make Paul look bad. But it's obvious Bernard cares more about the hotel's reputation than the guests' well-being. Is this the brochure Andrew was talking about? The one that came in the mail for Anne? So Anne and Marcella really are planning to run off together. Was what happened to Hector part of their plan?
Cadê todo mundo, cara?
Hey, you're here. I've tried restoring the power, but I think Eugene's the only one with the key to the fuse box, and Sophie? Don't worry, I'll find a way to bring the lights back on. Hey, you look a bit pale. Is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
He's back? How's he taking that whole thing with his wife?
You don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Andrew.
Pô, mas aí tu fala isso, né? O cara ia adivinhar, pô.
Maybe you need to sit down, huh? Did you call the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was he sick or something?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Jesus. Do you think it could be Paul?
I found something on Hector that would point to that. Yes.
On Hector? You mean... You've touched the body?
I mean, yes. Kind of.
Okay. Not a great idea, but... we'll figure something out. Just maybe don't mention that to the police, hmm? What did you find?
I found out Hector was trying to get some information on Paul. Plus, we know they fought yesterday. So maybe there was another altercation and Jack wasn't there to intervene this time.
Yeah, maybe it's an accident. Maybe Paul freaked out and fled the scene. He may have spent some time in a psychiatric hospital, but that doesn't mean he's some dangerous psychopath.
What are you saying?
What I mean is... with his history of mental illness, I wouldn't be surprised if the police turned this into a media circus on the dangers of crazy people. And it would give Bernard and his pals all the ammunition they need to fight the construction of the new hospital.
Yeah. I hadn't thought of that.
You know how I said I studied to become a priest, but never took my orders? That's because I felt so lost. I couldn't enjoy the things I used to like. I could barely get myself out of bed. So I ended up going to a psychiatric hospital. And the doctors, they helped me get back on my feet. But when I returned to my hometown, it was like I had become a complete stranger. My mother kept telling me I was making it worse in my head, but I swear, people were changing sidewalks when they saw me, looking at me as if I was this dangerous creature all of a sudden. That's why I didn't tell you that.
What?
Call it coincidence or fate, but that psychiatric hospital, it's the same one Paul went to. I've met him there, talked to him a bit. I'm sorry I didn't say anything before.
It's okay. I get why you didn't.
You do?
You know how I tell everyone that my mom's sick, bedridden? Well, it's true, but I always leave out the part about her illness not being physical. I'm ashamed of the truth. So even though I don't know exactly what you went through, I can understand.
Thank you for telling me. I know it's not an easy thing to talk about, but if you ever want to talk about your mom, I'm here. They're here. Promise me you'll be careful with the information you share.
Yeah, of course.
O quê? Pode ser.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up.
Yo.
So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
No, I didn't.
Alright.
Only Eugene does.
Dang.
But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
I might have touched a few things. Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Of course you did. Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is just beyond me. Anyway, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
I've been snooping around the guests' rooms.
I didn't think you'd admit it.
You knew already?
We found pictures of you snooping around.
Oh.
Now, unless you want me to arrest you for violating your guest's privacy, I suggest you tell me everything you know.
All right.
We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me about
Era
him?
bom ter jogado as fotos fora, hein?
He spent some time in a psychiatric hospital after the war. That's when he got into Mrs. Cruz's novels, and they really helped him.
Yes, I already know about his time in a madhouse. We called the place and they painted quite the picture of him. Did you ever see him display odd behavior in or around the hotel?
No. I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Did he seem obsessed with Mrs. Cruz?
A little, maybe, but...
Obsessed enough to kill her husband?
No, nothing like that. We all have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm obsessed with celebrities and gossip magazines, and...
You don't seem to understand, Miss Roy. Mr. Spade is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not. He's dangerous and needs to be taken off the streets. So tell me, did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
You're wrong.
I beg your pardon?
He is like us. We all struggle sometimes, some of us more than others, but there's nothing wrong with that.
You may not have noticed, Miss Roy, but neither of us are in an insane asylum right now.
He was brave enough to seek help. That doesn't make him a criminal. That doesn't mean he killed Mr. Cruz.
You know, I'm starting to worry about your own mental state, Miss Roy, since you're so eager to defend
And I worry about your ability to do your job, Detective, since you seem to be such a...
Enough! One more word, Just one more word, and you'll be spending the rest of your night in a cell. Now get the hell out of here. I've had enough of you.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess all the atmosphere is so different in here. Will it ever feel like it used to? Let's go see what Bernard wants. It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens. Without Eugene, the lobby will be a swimming pool by the end of the month. Will the rest of the building even be standing?
I'll go empty my locker.
Andrew,
Hey,
are you okay?
I've just been fired.
What? No,
It's okay. I just need some time to process it. I'll be on the mezzanine if you want to join me afterwards.
yeah, okay.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable to have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act. Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. You've been quite the disappointment. Unclean rooms, several complaints from guests. I may have been too busy to notice it before, but now that it's staring me right in the face, I cannot continue to ignore it. You're fired.
What?
Look with it.
Please, sir, I really need this job.
Spare me the begging.
But
I've made my decision and it's final. Make sure to empty your locker before the end of the month. That'll be all.
hey,
Hey,
what a week.
you don't say. So what did Bernard want with you?
Let's just say I'll have to find another source of income pretty soon.
Oh no, not you too. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Well, I told him about my time at the psychiatric hospital.
Really?
Yeah. He said that didn't fit with the hotel standards and showed me the door.
Well, I'm not one bit worried about you. I know you'll be just fine.
Yeah. Hopefully I will be.
Think of all the good times you'll have away from Bernard.
It's funny you should say that, because I was actually thinking I'd like being my own boss. I've had this dream for a while of maybe opening a bookstore.
I can't say I'm surprised.
It just makes so much sense. I'd be able to combine the two things I love most, reading books and helping people. Granted, helping people find books is a far cry from helping them find God, but
My mom likes to say, there's no job too small. Plus, just by the way you're talking about it, it's obvious it'd make you happy. And that's what really matters, I think.
yeah, you're right. Thank you. I'm really glad I have you in my life.
Me too. Can I?
Kiss me?
Yes.
Please do.
That was...
Yeah, it was.
I've been thinking about Paul a lot.
Oh,
Just kidding.
really? Should I be jealous?
No, not in that way. I've been thinking about what he went through. And you as well. How you've been ashamed of something you have no control over. How I've been ashamed of my own mother. I don't want to be ashamed of her anymore. And I don't want to be ashamed of you.
Well, then let's be shameless together.
Shameless.
Look, it may be hard at first, but I have a feeling a wind of change is about to blow. One day, struggling with your own mind won't be any more shameful than having chickenpox.
I really hope that's true.
It will be.
Gente, eu tinha que ter limpado os quartos, cara. É que dava pra... O moleque ficou com o pai. A gente tem uma loja de livros. Cara, podia ter salvado o... Ai. GG.